We're in the semis. Valenzuela from Venezuela and Melendez from Ecuador. They slap fins. We're ready to rock. Here we go. Good pull down by Melendez. I had her in her quarterfinal bout. She came from behind. Good elbow pass there by Melendez. Valenzuela yet to make any real attempts. Arm drag there by Melendez from Ecuador to a front headlock, head in the hole. She's going to try and pull that elbow up a little bit higher. And Valenzuela doing a real good job of holding on to that elbow. Man, she's torquing on that. Good, she's got a hold of the ankle now. She's going to switch to the hip, go behind, and that should be darn close to 2 points, if not 2 now. Good, 2 points confirmed. And she's heading towards a leg lace. She's got the ankles together now. If she can get the knees together, she's in business now. She's got the knees together. She's bridging through on it, but she's got to drive with her legs first. Drive, 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 and then go. And they're going to bring him back up to her feet. Good attempt there by Melendez from Ecuador. So the score is 2-0. We're about 1 minute and 15 seconds into the first period. Semifinals, Pan Ams. Got to be stoked about this. It's an Olympic year, folks. Two-on-one attempt there by Valenzuela. She just hosses it off. Melendez attacking that far elbow to defend. The one thing is, though, Melendez does have her elbow away from her body a little bit too much to defend there. So if she can start to pull her elbow back towards her body, she'll be in a much better position to defend. Valenzuela doing a good job of pushing the action a little bit right now. She's got that back leg teed off, and she's pushing the action. Melendez now with her butt to the center. Has a 2-on-1 of her own. They clear ties, and we'll start it over. Melendez makes light contact with the hands. A little bit of a finesse wrestler, especially from what we saw last match from her, Melendez. Control and center. Got about 20 seconds left in the first period. Snap down attempt there by, I don't know if that was a snap down or a half-hearted leg attack, or maybe a combination of both. But either way, Melendez has her in short offense. Now short sucker drag there by Valenzuela. And we're going to finish the period 2-0 Melendez of Ecuador in the 53-kilogram semifinal. Apparently, you are only allowed one coach on the stage. No.
Rest. After break, one coach. After.
And that should do it for the intermission. We're going to get back to the center here. Melendez up 2-0 against Valenzuela from Venezuela. Alliteration. Valenzuela trying to hoss over that 2-on-1 again. Good control ties here by these young ladies all day. Good tactics. Seeing the sport of women's wrestling is really, really starting to step up, especially technically. Oh, single leg attempt there by Valenzuela. She's got her head buried there. She's going to have some trouble. And now she switches it to the other side. Melendez kind of gets a little bit of weight off of her, switches over to that front headlock position. She's going to get sucker dragged out of it. No. Valenzuela makes her way back to her feet. Still controlling the elbow there is Valenzuela. And she's looking at those heels, and there's an ankle pick. Good defense by Melendez. That shows some wherewithal, man, to not panic there, to not try and sprawl, because if she sprawls her feet back, she, you know, because Valenzuela was so low on the ankle, okay? Okay. So because she was so low on the ankle, if she tried to sprawl those legs back, she winds up sitting to her butt. But instead, she crowds Valenzuela and throws that arm over. Good duck under there by Valenzuela. She's got 2 points for a takedown and an arm trap. This could be dangerous here for the Ecuadorian wrestler. Looks like she's keeping her at bay with just holding on with her leg. Valenzuela off to the side. She has an arm trapped, and they're going to blow it back up to their feet. So Melendez up 4-2, but here comes Valenzuela. Melendez keeping her butt to the center, controlling the action with a minute left here in the semifinals. 53 kilo at the Pan Ams. Again, back to that 2-on-1 is Valenzuela. Melendez doing a good job of defending. The mat judge is in no uncertain terms letting the on-mat referee know that red has to open up. There's a single leg attempt again by Valenzuela. There's about 20 seconds left. She's going to have to get busy. Now, Melendez does a good job of sagging those hips back, keeping the legs away from her. They're going to go back to a fresh start here with 15 seconds left. Melendez is bleeding, I think. Maybe she just, I don't know where. Or, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Valenzuela's bleeding a lot from the nose. And Melendez is creeped out because she has a ton of blood on her. I don't blame her. "15 seconds left. No, it's not her nose, it's her lip. I haven't been able to get this right all day. I'm sorry, folks. I'm giving you false information. You're watching the semifinals here of the Women's Pan American Championships. A couple Continentals going on this weekend. I believe the Oceanic. Clarissa Chun over on mat B is up 5-2. You don't have to switch over to Brock's mat. You can just listen to me, and I'll call it if you want. Garbage time takedown for Chun. That's a good one. Smart, man. Looks like Chun's moving on to the finals. Good for her. She looks like she's in great shape. Not that all these ladies aren't, but man, she looks like she's put some time in the last year. $15 seconds left here. It looks like she's pretty much all mended up. I can't see the. I don't know if you guys have a better vantage point than I do, but. Okay, 15 seconds left. 4-2 Melendez. Ecuador against Venezuela. Single leg attempt. She's watching that clock. Tick, 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 tick. She's got 4 seconds, and she's got a trip to the finals of the Pan Ams. Good sprawl there by Melendez, and that's the ball game. Ooh. What a tough